I want to share some healing testimonies with you. Occasionally, people ask us to get kick-started in praying for others, and whatever their reason is for either not stepping out in faith or not seeing people get healed whenever they pray for them, whether it's fear, not knowing how to approach people, or another reason, there's a group of us that go out there to disciple others, to get them started. So here's what happened. A couple buddies of mine and I went over to Mark and Karina's house. Now, Mark and Toby prayed for another guy by the name of Kevin, who said that he was having trouble with his right shoulder. Whenever he'd move his shoulder around, it would begin to hurt, about a pain level 2 out of 10. So after Mark and Toby prayed for him, we asked him to test it out. After prayer, he said there was no more pain. So after the other Kevin gets healed of right shoulder pain, Mark was pretty excited. Mark also had right shoulder pain, but it was a level 3 out of 10. And so Kevin, Aaron, and I, we all laid hands on Mark's shoulder. We prayed healing in Jesus' name and then had Mark test it out. So he was rotating his arm around and he said there was no more pain. So after Kevin and Mark got healed, Karina got radically healed by King Jesus. And she said that she had right knee pain, left hip pain, and lower back pain. But oftentimes when somebody has either hip pain or lower back pain, that one leg is shorter than the other one. So we had her test it out. We took off her shoes and we, held her legs out straight, and she could clearly see that her right leg was shorter than her left one by about an inch. And so we prayed for healing. That was Kevin, Mark, Aaron, and I. We all prayed for healing for her. We got to see King Jesus Christ heal her right knee, her left hip, her lower back, and her leg grew out about an inch. And so we wanted to have her test it out. We had her get up and start walking around the room. Said, find your healing, find your healing. Where is it at? Are you healed? Is there still more pain? And so she said that her pain level 8 went down to a 0. There's no more pain. On another adventure, Vicky, Terry, and I met Isaac at the Holiday Inn Express. And after ministering to him a while, we took him out to pray for people. Well, on the elevator on the way down to the first floor, we find 2 workers there. And Isaac found out that one of them, they had back pain and shoulder pain. So he lays his hand on her back, prays for her in Jesus' name, and Jesus heals her right there on the spot. So they are very excited. And so on the first floor, we find another worker there, and she was pushing one of those cleaning carts, and we approached her, asked her if she had any pain in her body, and we find out that she had foot pain. Well, Isaac lays his hand on her foot, prays in Jesus' name, and then we have her tested out by walking around. And so after that, she said there's no more pain. At one of the art shows downtown, I met this lady named Renee. She was in the Kansas City Star parking lot. She said she had pain level 3 in her hands and had arthritis. So after praying for her several times, she said that there was no more pain and that she had more freedom to move her fingers around. Thank you, King Jesus. So I took Bradley and Mark to the park in Lee Summit, and we were going to go out there praying for people. So I just approached this group of ladies and I said, hey, is there any way that we can bless you guys? My buddies and I are out praying for people today. Is there anything going on in your body? Is there anything that's not working right that you want Jesus to heal you? And so the mother told us that her daughter Tania had neck pain earlier in the day so bad that she was crying and that her neck still hurt. So I asked if it would be okay if my buddy Bradley would go ahead and pray for her daughter that Jesus would heal her neck pain. And so she said yes. So my buddy Bradley, he put his hand on her neck and shoulder area and prayed that all the pain would go away. And then after that prayer, we asked her, test it out, move your neck around, move your shoulder around, and check it and make sure it's healed. Or if it's not healed, we'll pray again. And so Tania, she was a good sport about it. She started turning and moving her neck around and her shoulder, and she said there was no more pain. So thank you, King Jesus Christ, for paying the price for our healing.